Welcome guys for the browser test stroke K14. Today we will be testing one of the four browsers used by the entire population in the world. Of the contestants we have Chrome 34, Firefox 29.0.1, Internet Explorer 11 and Opera 20. I'll be testing these browsers via a site called Peacemaker Benchmark. I'll just explain the test first of all. The Peacemaker Universal Browser test will be testing all the basic capabilities of the browsers, including the Flash, the HTML5, the Java, all the supports, how the 2D and 3D videos are rendered, the text and the images are rendered. All these things will be. This is one of the best site currently for this benchmarking browsers. So we'll start off with Google Chrome, which is currently the most favored and the best browser in everybody's opinion. Okay, we'll start with the Google Chrome, and we can see Google Chrome is one of the best browsers. It's the fastest, but it's not. It's a bit heavy. Means it's Google is getting ads from Google Chrome browser. It will just monitor what site you're visiting, what are you doing in the browsers, and it just give you the preferences next time you're doing the same thing. This test is just a rendering test for the Google Chrome browser for a particular video. It's going on, and next is this 2D rendering. Then you have 3D rendering. If you are a guy or girl who plays 3D video games inside your browsers, nowadays everybody plays something in Facebook, Twitter. This is one of the best browsers. This is the video streaming test. Now the HTML5 with H.264 codec. It's still buffering. It shouldn't be. I'll just this is for nowadays the CPUs are coming with multiple cores, so the processors are not completely used by the browsers. So this set will exclusively use these processors to manipulate how the images are rendered. This is the 2D game test used to just verify how well it performs in each process. Now we have this ripple effect. This means something pops up with a video, how much it will be in the background. Arrays are basically the stored data types. How well something you submit and how it is returned, it will determine. The DOM tree is using the JavaScript for the dynamic web pages, which means it will automatically create a response based on your input. String test is just a basic text manipulation. So this is the benchmark score set by Google 30 Chrome 34, and we can see it's 2874. That's pretty much high. Now we have Internet Explorer, which is the lightest browser of all, without lesser ads. Same test. It keeps on buffering, image rendering, 2D games, ripple effect, the arrays, string test, and you can see it's considerably low. It was 2874 for Chrome, but it's 1820 for Internet Explorer. But it loads faster, It's much better than Chrome, I guess, in some ways, but Chrome still is the leader. Now we'll go with the Opera 20. Opera is one of the best browsers now, uh, with the loading of the Java engine. The same test we'll do for Opera also. So let's see how well it performs. This is the sufficient system, just the rendering. It's a bit uh, equal to compared to the Chrome browser, the Opera 20. The video streaming is considerably smooth. There's no problem at all. The 2D games, perfect. It's going on the ripple effect. The RA Java API JavaScript test for dynamic web pages, and finally the test for text manipulation. So we are upcoming with the score of uh, Opera 20 browser. You can see it's almost same. 2874 was Chrome 34 and Opera 20.01 scoring a whooping 2872. It's almost similar, just all the basic HTML5 capabilities has been done. Now we move on to the last browsers, of which is one of my favorite, and still I prefer using Firefox. Before we start, I'll tell why Firefox is one of my best, because it's totally ad proof. Till now it gives you the privacy you want. And we'll start with the Firefox. This is a newer version which has much improved the user interface, you can see, compared to the others. It's almost similar to the Google Chrome, the Cray interface, and the rendering test, the bouncing Dantley test. This is the 3D test, the buffering test for HTML H6 264 codecs. It's smooth, you can see it. The multiple processor test, the 2D game test, ripple effect test, array test, DOM tree test, and finally the text manipulation test. And you can see the score is 2147. For your information, I've tested Firefox 28 uh, before this, and I got a whooping low score of just 1300. So you can see the difference. It's a fully HTML5 capable, and it's a 2147. And guess what? You might think still Chrome is the winner. We can see still the Chrome and Opera beats Firefox 29. But you know, the privacy factor is main thing. Compared to both Opera and Chrome, Firefox doesn't track if you don't want to track. So I recommend Firefox for usage, but still Chrome and Opera are the leaders. Thank you for watching.